For this video, I hope to reach somebody very special, somebody who I know how it feels to be in his shoes, who carries most of the financial obligation. You may be in a marriage, a relationship, you may be single, you also have kids, and that's the reason why you keep pushing. I'm Leandre. I've been in all of those shoes, including the last one now, where I'm raising my boys on my own. I must just say that I'm incredibly grateful. I do appreciate everything that I have. I am working right now. Many of you, the one that I'm talking to, maybe, but doesn't matter just how many hours you put in, it's still just not enough. This is the week where you just hope and pray, for no unexpected expense. This is the week where you find yourself at the till and having to put back things. This is the week where you're counting the medication just to make sure, are we going to reach month end, and you're hoping and praying that you do. It is not an easy situation to be in. It creates a lot of pressure, definitely not stability. And this is the time, I think, that you may again think, is this how it always going to be? And unfortunately, you don't necessarily get to have a backup plan. You are the backup plan. And so you are just may, find yourself at a point in time, I think, where at one point you're going to have to make a decision. That is where I was, exactly where I realized, you know what, I'm very grateful for what I have. But if I look at the petrol prices, if I look at everything that I need to do, tutoring that my boys need, aftercare, the sports activities, things that are really good for them, then it's like what the income is just not matching, especially in the economy that you may find yourself, where there may have not been an increase and it may not be again. There's just not other alternative sources. And you may have considered a second job. I did too, but at the same time, I cannot afford something that takes me away from my boys. So I needed to think of something different. And that is where I got information to digital marketing, affiliate marketing, and it really just challenged my reality. It changed it, because now I had the opportunity to learn a skill that I could apply alongside what is going on in my life. So it does take about 2 hours a day, but I can also structure it, a little bit in the lunchtime, a little bit in the morning, and in the evening, to learn, to create information that I could share, to connect with people, engage, and share what I'm sharing with you right now, so that there is opportunity for you to build. And for me, and that is exactly what it provided me with, opportunity to extend that financial ceiling, those income streams, creating digital products. We have an amazing, and on my YouTube channel right here, there's a 3-day free training on how to create your own digital product. There is, I think, I don't know how many webinars now on my YouTube channel that you could learn about this opportunity more and what it entails. You just need to make the decision to take the time and to, put something together. What is even more incredible is that you don't have to do it alone. I can help you, and I can help you on different matters. It is not necessarily just with information about digital marketing and how you're going to go about it and journeying with you, but it's also about the emotional state where you may find yourself, and just sharing with what worked for me, how it can possibly maybe work for you, or something similar that you can consider. Those are definitely things that I can help you with. I can also share a little bit more about basic practical things that you could be doing already now to just change your emotional state, to just gather that strength to keep going. And I would love to share my story more with you. I actually have it here as well on this platform, where I give a little bit more of what I've been through, the seasons, and the learnings in those seasons. And I know how it feels to have someone in your life that journey with you, and which is why I would like to extend that opportunity to you, because I I believe we were not created to fight these battles alone, to go through these seasons alone. We can be there for one another. We can really be there for one another. I had amazing support in my seasons, which I would want to share more about. Opportunities and things, resources to access and things like that. It comes in different shapes and forms. So please do reach out to me. That could be that emotional part. And if you already have a small business, something that you're doing online, whether or not even, it could be a salon or whatever the case may be, and without committing to something, in the longer term, you're just looking for a different way to brand and market it, I can definitely help you with what I've learned so far, and make a few things available to you. And then there's, of course, just starting your own business, or another one if you already have one, but one where the skills that you learn, applying it to the one that you may have already, can just make it grow. Or if you're like me, where you're in a full-time employment and definitely starting off something new, giving you all the information, the steps, the guides, the structure, the clarity. What is amazing is, through this, there's an opportunity for an amazing community of people. I wanted to say women, but there are also amazing men on this platform also doing something similar. And we just support and encourage each other. We share the learnings. If you're stuck, there's always someone to help and guide and give you information. And that is what I would like to extend to you. Don't stay where you are. And don't repeat the cycle. Break the cycle. If you want the change, make the decision. Because if there's one thing that is true, is if nothing changes, nothing changes. You may expect something different, but if you're not going to do anything different, then nothing's going to change, sadly. And by staying in the same cycle, if you, the mom on which most of this responsibility lie, if not all, then it's not likely that anybody's going to come to your rescue, but there may be opportunities that can come to your rescue, and this is one. So may you find the time, may you set aside what it is that you need to be able to engage, and may you see it as a window, as a ray of sunshine, as hope, and take it. May you leap, may you grow, may that step just take you further. That would be my wish for you. For more information, do look at the information in my bio in terms of how you could reach me, how you can get more information. It could start by just subscribing to my channel here, so that you don't miss out on what I get to share here. That could also be helpful, but may you just know that you are not alone. I would like to challenge you to write down, if nothing changes, what are the things that would still be there next month in terms of the way you're feeling and the circumstances. And if you do, what could possibly change if you were to invest in yourself, starting with a business, even just by using your time, because that is the free training that I'm offering. What could possibly different? You could possibly make or have another income stream. What would that change? I would like you to write it down. I would like you to write down, what does your ideal day look like? May I leave you with that? What does your ideal day look like? Write that down, and may you envision and may you feel it in your body, and may that be the exact motivation that you need and energy to make the decision.